All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Double Player Podcast. I'm the host, Banana, and I'm here with my co-host.
Sam.
And today's episode is going to be about Shadow of War. This is our second episode on it, so this is the second part, Shadow of War. If you haven't seen our previous episode on it, we covered the basis of the game, the first two parts of the game, I'm pretty sure, and
Acts.
the first two acts, and we covered the basics, the start of the story, up to the end of Act 2.
All the gameplay wise.
And then, most of the gameplay. There's a little bit more added to gameplay. I don't think we got into sieges last time. We're going to talk a little bit more about sieges, because those are a little interesting part of the game. I like doing them. I think they're pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I think it's pretty original too. It's not really something other things do.
Yeah, for sure. But honestly, we should go into the story, because picking off from the last episode, we ended at Act 2, going into Act 3, where what happened at the end of Act 2?
Well, I'm just gonna brush up on all the part 1 story, just because most people probably won't remember, so it would just be easier if I just went through it all again. And yeah, I mean, that was a decent intro, Banana. You seemed a little nervous, talking a little quick. Maybe wanted to get it over with.
Yeah, I didn't really want to get it over with. I was just trying to think on my toes, man.
We'll have to see what the viewers think, man.
Yeah, when they come around.
Eventually. This is like our 4th episode, so, maybe by the time we get these out, they'll pop.
True. I hope.
True.
Hope so.
It'd be cool. But yeah, so the story is basically all we're going to touch on in this, and then we'll give you the rating and everything. It was just a lot of content, and we're kind of new at it, so we just broke this up into 2 parts just to help that part. Probably not something we do in the future. Like, I think normally we could just cover a whole game. It'll be fine, but we're still working on the flow of everything. So, yeah. This is starting, let's see. So the game starts out, you're going to Mount Doom to form a new ring, free of Sauron's corruption, pretty much. You're just forming it with Celebrimbor, everything's fine, dandy, and then when you get it formed, Celebrimbor gets kidnapped by the spider, Shelob. She's hot as fuck.
Yeah, she's fucking 10 out of 10 on the scale. Oh, God. I'm not even gonna
For
play.
real. Even spider form, I mean, I can't even hate.
Oh, my God.
That's just an added bonus,
I know, right, dude? She always...
Got me acting up anyway. So Talion then has to trade the ring for Celebrimbor back because, he's kind of the lead in everything because he knows more than Talion. And so it's not all bad, though, because Shelob is on their side. She doesn't like Sauron. They have history that goes back of kind of clashing their conflicts. And so she actually uses the ring to show Talion the future. Brings up events of like Talion losing or him being defeated into certain orcs. I think that's the first thing, right? You have to go kill this orc captain because he kills you or something.
Yeah.
And then it brings up like the city. Let's see, what was the city called? Minas Ithil. And
Minas Ithil.
Yeah, and so he has to go basically defend that because they're trying to get the Palantir, and if they get that, he's in trouble. So that's where the visions lead him, and so he goes there to fight for the Gondorians because they hold the Palantir, which is like the orb thing that'll basically let Sauron see everything or Celebrimbor see everything. So it's a pretty big point there. And they're battling, all's fine. Celebrimbor, he's kind of an asshole here. He just wants them to grab the Palantir and then run. But Talion's kind of like, well, if we defend...
Yeah, they have this whole, like, banner back and forth. They're like, he's like, who are you? Or fucking Talion is like, where's your soul at? Because Celebrimbor is just trying to be like, nah, fuck everybody. Just get what's necessary. That's why I like him, though. He's my favorite character. Easy.
Celebrimbor?
He's a badass, too. He's the one doing all the race shit,
Yeah, I mean,
think about
fuck him, bro. Anyway. Talion's like, well, if we could defend the city, we could basically save the Palantir, which is pretty sound thinking. it's also for the plot. Let's be real. If they got the Palantir, they'd be kind of busted. So, and it just
True.
shows like kind of Talion's, human side. He still kind of feels for people, even though he's dead.
Yeah, he's not a guy that says no.
Yeah,
He does
he's
every
human.
fucking quest. Yeah.
Celebrimbor,
Helps
he's
everybody.
not.
Oh god. Well, yeah. True.
He's actually an elf, so not at all. But unfortunately, General Castamir betrays the city and gives the Palantir over to Sauron to save his daughter's life, and then
No.
yeah, fuck that guy. He's a bitch.
He makes all the fucking uh people you have to fight like the replaces the war chiefs with the Nazguls, right?
Hmm.
Am I
What do you
right
mean?
about that?
What are you
No.
talking about?
When you lose the city, all the spots get replaced. Like all the big war chief spots get replaced with the Nazguls. Am I not
No,
right about that?
there's still like war chiefs around there, from what I remember.
Oh. Yeah, they're fucking easy. They're nothing.
Yeah, it was a boring ass fight. We already kind of talked about that, but
Yeah.
just a bad fight. But yeah, you get saved by, fuck, how am I gonna pronounce this? Eltariel. She basically
Elteriel.
works. Eltariel, sure, man. She works for Galadriel, who's like this light being, kind of like Celebrimbor, but a little different. You kind of see that in the DLC, and then yeah, everyone just gets out. His Castamir's daughter escapes, so I guess it wasn't for nothing, but he's still kind of a pussy.
Sauron comes in with that fucking left field swipe.
True, like what Ratbag
Oh
got.
god. Yeah, sure. So yeah.
It's fucked up. But then, so Sauron uses the Palantir to find the new ring that Celebrimbor made, and so he sends the Nazgul after Shelob, because she has it. And so you basically just chase back to stop her. Do you remember how they found out that he did that? I don't remember that.
No, I don't. The Nazgul attack. Like,
Yeah, I don't remember how Talion knew that though.
I think it was just in one of those visions he had. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, maybe it
No,
was.
they
Maybe
were.
like
They.
Celebrimbor could
I
feel it.
think. Yeah, no, he just knew. For some reason, I can't remember.
Okay, plot armor.
Sure.
I never really thought about that. But yeah, so they save Shelob, and then she gives over the ring to Talion, and it's a pretty cool moment. She's like, all of Mordor's in your hands. And,
Yeah.
and then she vanishes. So, rip the hot spider.
Oh man.
She will be back though. She will be back.
Should be better be back.
So then, yeah, and that's like that's all of Act 1, right? Like the whole thing was just getting the ring. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then Act 2 is basically make your
Yeah.
chiefs so you can do sieges
whole-
and take
Yeah.
bitches over.
After that, it's all about building your army. That's about it.
Yeah, because the ring allows you to like dominate, which is a little weird.
Yeah,
'cause
bro.
Celebrimbor was doing that before the ring, so.
Dominating these orcs out here and
And you basically have to do the sieges to weaken Sauron's army, so you can do like a whole big battle. And then just jumping along, there's a couple side quests, like Bruise, he starts out as like the tutorial guy while Ratbag's gone.
Yeah.
And then he ends up betraying you.
He is.
Which.
Yeah. I don't even know what you.
That hurt.
Yeah, Bruce, the betrayal. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he
I liked
kind of
Bruce.
annoying. He talked for a long time.
It was.
Things he said, it was nothing that funny. I don't know.
And the whole time you were just kind of like, I'm just gonna beat your ass anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like Ratbag. If Ratbag betrayed me, I would cry for days. But it's like, yeah, just Bruise.
Yeah. You just keep doing
Fuck that
sieges
guy.
after that, and eventually you get to the Nazguls. You fight them.
Yeah. And so Rat Bag kind of helps you find brews, which is fun because we love Rat Bag. And then yeah, and you also keep working with how'd you say her name again? Elitario? What'd you say?
El Terrell. I don't know.
El Terrell. Just seems weird. El Terrell, whatever. You help her just fight Nazguls, and she's just kind of a boring character. I mean, because they don't really go into Galadriel. Like, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
But
fucking.
yeah. Instead, you just hunt Nazgul, which is like, these kind of suck to fight because they're just boring.
They are pretty boring. It's literally, I don't know. It's just a brain dead fight for what that should be. But this game's combat system.
I don't think I've ever died to
simple,
one.
so I don't really know what you do for
That's just goofy.
like a boss fight, really though. So.
Well, I mean, there are boss fights, and like war chiefs and like overlords. Overlords are boss fights, I'd say. Like when you do the siege and you go fight the overlord.
Oh yeah, they're
like
absolutely boss fights. Yep. I died like
especially
3
if you get like a legendary one.
Yeah, I had a legendary one recently. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, they can be rough. But yeah, that's kind of all the side things. There was one cool one. Karnan, the side quest sunk, but you do get to fight a Balrog, which is really cool. It goes kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, because like Balrog was in Lord of the Rings, so it's just like a cool little reference there, because it's badass.
Yeah, if you don't know what Balrog is, it's fucking like fiery fucking demon, huge.
Yeah.
Like if you've never seen
Good way
it.
to describe it.
Yeah, it's just like classic. Like, have you ever played Doom? Like it's like that.
Huh. It's a good way to describe a Balrog. Doom.
Yeah, it's
Fair
a fucking
enough.
Doom creature. It really is.
Yeah. And so you beat the Balrog, you kind of banish it, and then there's this new orc called Zog who's trying to like revive everybody. And he tries to revive the Balrog. He revives himself. It's a little weird, but not a terrible quest.
Yeah, this is.
You end up
getting
killing
more
him and
towards
like
the,
permanently
like,
killing
the end
him.
of the game, actually.
Yeah. Well, I think that is like a later side quest. I don't know how early you can do some of these because I just did them like one after another.
Yeah, kind of leading into the big fight.
Yeah, because I unlocked the big fight, but when I went to do it, I was like, oh, this is going to change everything, so do all your side quests. And I was like, fuck, let me go do those real quick. So I went and grinded those all out, got all this, and then, yeah, Karnan ones are just lame. She ends up dying at the end. It's just like, okay.
It's like, okay, sure. Wait, was she the blonde girl that was like really good at fighting?
No, Karnan was a tree spirit thing.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about her.
Yeah. Real boring. And then, so yeah, then it just all leads to the big fight. Talion against like Sauron's troops. The captain of the Nazgul is Isildur is there. And so you just fight on a bridge. It's just like a big fight like that. There's Nazgul, and then there's Isildur, and everything kind of pops after this because it's you beat Isildur, and then you see all of his memories, and you see basically that the One Ring, or not the One Ring, his Ring of Power corrupted him to where he became what he is. You know, it wasn't by choice. He just accepted the ring, kind of got manipulated by Sauron, and then became what he is. It's unfortunate. And then...
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Celebrimbor basically wants to dominate him to use him in his siege against Sauron. But Talion kills him. He's already kind of dead, so he banishes him, lets him die finally.
Yeah.
You know. And that's, once again, what makes Talion a good character, is he's human, you know? He sees it wasn't his fault, really. So he just releases him. And Celebrimbor doesn't like that, because you kind of find out that Celebrimbor isn't
Yeah,
Good
'cause
guy.
he's the goofiest motherfucker in the world. Nah, he's actually badass though.
He is badass, but like he ends up kind of going insane from the ring. The ring corrupts him essentially, just like it corrupted Sauron. They're basically the same thing. Celebrimbor wants to basically dominate Sauron so he can own his army now.
Gosh.
There was like a callback where Bruce goes like, "Oh, Bright Lord, Dark Lord, what's the difference?" I've seen it like, even after playing it, I've seen it.
Yeah, so
It's
I've seen
fair.
that too.
Yeah, it's like a big moment where you're like, "Oh, this dumbass Bruce is right."
Dumbass Bruce is right.
And yes, you kill him, and then Celebrimbor gets really upset. Elitariel's there, and he basically chooses her over Talion. He gives her the ring, and he goes to her. So Talion starts to die because the only reason he's alive is because he either has Celebrimbor or he has the ring. Because otherwise, he died in Shadow of Mordor. So he starts to bleed out, and that's when there's like like Sheila basically visits him in like a dream because he kind of like passes out, and she's like, I did all these things to set you up so that this wouldn't happen, because she had a vision herself where Talion beats Sauron, but then Celebrimbor takes control of everything and there's really no difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she set this up so that he would betray him so that Talion could go do something else. And she tells him to take Isildur, that the captain of the Nazgul's ring, since he's gone, and he does it. He says like, no one can control my fate, and I'll do everything I can to the last breath of my body. See, he's badass, but
Yeah, it's well Talion.
that was badass when he put the ring on. I was like, let's fucking go, Talion.
Yeah, but he's the realest fucking one in the world. Well, he's actually.
True.
I don't know who's better with the sword. That dude from The Witcher or Talion.
Geralt?
Is that his name?
Or like, that's like the main character,
Yeah.
right? Or are you talking about it like it's someone else? Yeah, I think it's Geralt.
Oh no, that's a goofy name. I've never heard that name before. That's weird. Geralt. I don't know.
Yeah, but he sounds like a sword master. Like, if Master Geralt's gonna train you, bro, you're about to be juiced.
Oh yeah, but anyways,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, essentially, but the ring has drawbacks because it'll obviously corrupt Talion. So his whole purpose isn't to go fight Celebrimbor to stop him. It's to just work with Sauron's forces to basically just hold him back. He's like an inside man. And so Celebrimbor and Elitariel go up and actually fight Sauron, and they beat him, and Celebrimbor goes to brand him, and then Sauron sees an opportunity and cuts off the ring from Elitariel. So like Celebrimbor loses basically that power over him that he had with the ring, and they merge. It's kind of weird. They like become one. Well, not one, but they become entrapped in the Sauron Tower, like the eye. There's like a blue side and a yellow side, or orange, whatever. They just kind of move around, struggling for power, basically over each other, whatever they can do.
it's like Bright Lord versus fucking what is it?
Dark Lord. Yeah, and it's like just showing that power struggle where they both want to be the same thing, but are holding each other back. It's the balance, really. And so, yeah, you get another scene from Talion where he's like, well, I'll just hold this shit till something happens, I guess. And then you just, there's this, that's basically part 3, or act 3, and you get to what's called the Shadow Wars, which is act 4. You just have to do a bunch of sieges, which is kind of tedious, but apparently used to be way more tedious. I was reading that at one point you had to do like 20 sieges without losing. If you lost, you had to take it back and then defend it. That's insane.
Oh, that.
Then I heard it was like 10, but I did probably like 6. Like, it wasn't a lot at all.
Yeah, you can do a lot of the sieges though, and you can do them. I'm pretty sure, like, yeah. If you have you failed a siege before?
No, it really wasn't hard defending all 6.
Nah, I failed one once because I just jumped into one. I got to a new area. It's like, No, I just want to go ahead and do it. Got my shit rocked.
Jesus, did your whole like team die?
I think the only one.
Damn, it's ass. You gotta restart in the region after that.
Yeah, your character starts at the actual like spawn point for the whole region, so it's like, damn, just got shit on. Go back to the spawn, buddy. Fucking literally.
And you gotta watch all the animations again.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
You want to fucking.
Yeah, I'll finish. Let's see. So yeah, it kind of skips in time after the Shadow Wars, and it's like decades later. Talion's still holding on. He's not a Nazgul yet, but eventually he turns after all those decades of holding back the forces. He becomes one. So in this kind of world, he's actually would be one of the people to hunt Frodo, who has the ring, right? Because that's what the Nazgul do. They're ring wraiths. They follow it. And in the Lord of the Rings, they're actually scarier in the Lord of the Rings. Instead of being like that green shit that make them look like ghosts, they have like black holes for faces. It's scary as fuck. You should look it up if you want to see it.
I'm gonna look it up because I've seen them in the movies, but
they're just like empty. And yeah, he falls to it, and it's just like a nice cinematic of everything. Eventually, the hobbits drop the ring in Mount Doom. It's destroyed. So like everything of Sauron's is destroyed, and Talion dies. Just dies through all the destruction and everything without the ring, and he's essentially set free. It's a shit. Just dropped my knife. It's a very nice scene of he's just walking in an open field, going to the light, basically setting down all of his weapons and just finally resting in death.
yeah.
I'm gonna put the cinematic at the very end of this, just if you want to see it or you want to look it up real quick, whatever. But I just feel like it's something I really want to include into this because it's a great cinematic scene to just close off the series.
Yeah, definitely.
And then,
Because that's what the whole first game is about too. Wants to fucking die.
yeah, he wants to die, and it's sad
Yeah.
because like he just wants to be with his family, but he keeps doing the right thing. Even becoming evil was the right thing.
Yeah. Well, that's the character he's fucking.
Yeah, I mean there was even more to it. There's a scene in the Galadriel DLC, which is with the girl Elitariel. She basically just hunt Nazgul the whole time. It's pretty boring DLC, but there's a very cool scene with her. She goes to hunt down Talion, and she basically finds him like stumbling around, fighting for his will to not be a Nazgul. And like Galadriel, or was it just Galadriel? Yeah, Galadriel tells him to like just kill him now while she can.
Damn.
And like he stops her and like he pleads like, don't let me die in this place.
Damn.
Like he's so broken. It's so like sad to see all the shit he goes through.
Yeah,
and she like she actually like doesn't kill him.
Yeah,
bro.
he's a character you want to see fucking win, and bro will lose. It will lose. It's over.
He wins in the end, but it's like at what cost,
Well, I mean, he saved Mordor for the most part, Motherfuckers killed
like,
more
I mean,
orcs than I can count. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish they had an orc kill counter though. That'd be kind of cool.
I think there is. I think if you go into like your stats, I'll have to look after the pod and show you, but I think there is. But yeah, and then you kind of fight him and you defeat him, and I think she doesn't kill him, but she basically banishes him. So I think he's basically allowed to die. I think, which is sick. She actually helps him out. I think that's kind of how that worked. I don't know for sure though. And yeah, it's a good DLC to play for like backstory, basically what happened from like, the decades they kind of skip over.
Yeah.
But it is pretty boring.
Yeah, it elaborates more because it's more like in-depth Lord of the Rings, So.
Well, it's what happens from between like the end of Act 3 and like the ending cutscene, pretty much of part of Act 4. So it's a little cool there, and you just get to play more if you if you're really addicted to the
The
gameplay.
game has a lot of content though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's another DLC.
Yeah, we haven't even
It's,
gotten to that. I don't know if we'll make another episode about the DLCs, but
I don't think so. I can talk about it right now. Let's see, what's it called? Shit. The Desolation of Mordor. It's more of a side thing. None of the story really matters, but the gameplay is way better than the other DLC with Galadriel. Because he has like a shit ton of gadgets, because he doesn't have like Celebrimbor or Galadriel. He just has gadgets that he gets from shit, what's the dwarf's name? Torvir? Yeah, he's in this one. Torvin, yeah, he meets Torvin at the beginning. He almost dies, and like Torvin basically just kicks you out. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, we don't like Torvin really though.
No, he's cool in this game because there's no hunting
I
quest.
bet.
He's kind of based because he gives you like a grappling hook and
Holy
shit. It's really fun.
That's cool.
And like a shield, you can get it like flaming because there's like an all new skill tree for it. The only drawback of it though is you can't die. So I could not imagine playing that in Gravewalker or Brutal.
Oh yeah, it does say that on the description of the DLC. It literally,
yeah, you can't die
last sentence is you cannot die. All your progress is reset.
because you're immortal. It's hard. It's just kind of like an endless mode though, so you kind of just play as long as you can until you die. I played it for like 2 hours and I was just kind of like, it's good enough.
Yeah.
I was more looking for more story and it wasn't really there.
Yeah. That's kind of what we felt about the Bright Lord DLC from the last game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The DLCs in this game is
story,
really
though.
just, it's just extra Shadow of War content if you really enjoyed the game. And I really did.
Blade
so
of Galadriel's story, Desolation of Mordor's gameplay. It's pretty much how it splits.
Yeah, you kind of said you weren't going to play the DLC. Are you still not going to play it?
No, I have played them.
Both of them?
I didn't play as much as Desolation of Mordor because I died. I was just like, there's no story here. So I haven't played it again, but I probably will revisit it because it was like really cool. But I played through all of Blade of Galadriel.
Yeah, that's the one with the girl. Fuck her name, dude. Hold on. Eleuteriel. Ella. Yeah.
Eltario. I don't know. Eltario. Eltario.
That's probably how it is.
Eltario.
There's
yeah,
some
unfortunately,
fucking
she doesn't
nerds,
really
if
get
they listen
fleshed
to this
out.
episode, they'll be like, her name is pronounced.
Yeah, I don't think anyone gives too much of a fuck.
Nah, they're fucking Lord of the Rings. It's Lord of the Rings, bro. So people get pissed. They're super fans.
I don't know. It'd be cooler if like the whole time I wasn't like, I just can't wait to see Talion, instead of being like, oh, this character is cool, I want to learn more about her. It's just like,
You just want to see more Talion.
Just,
yeah. It's like
one, she backstabs, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
she didn't stand up for him.
Her. Yeah.
Exactly.
And she might seem badass, but she's not that cool. Or in fact, there's a mission where you have to fucking get like more kills than her, and she got like 1, 2.
I hate those missions in any game.
I know, it's really dumb.
It is. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the story. We didn't really have to talk about gameplay there, so not bad. But yeah, I just advise, if you're not gonna play the game, just like watch that final cutscene, because I really can't describe it for just how well they've put it. I mean, for there to be like no talking or anything, it's really good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw that at the end, or I could put it right now. Should I just put it right now?
You do, man. You're the leader of the editing.
You know what? I'm gonna put it right now. So you're just gonna cut to us, probably talk about something else.
All right.
Talion held back the forces of darkness for decades. But the Dark Lord's ring had a will of its own.
It is over. Together, we will turn towards Middle-earth.
Talion finally fell and joined the Nine. In the years that followed, the One Ring was found. The newest of the Nazgul traveled with his brothers to the Shire in pursuit of the new Ring Bearer. And then, after decades of war, darkness gave way to light. A new fellowship. And an unlikely hero. Death came. Death to Sauron. Death to his dominion. And death to Talion, who walked out of darkness and found freedom.
Stone by stone, cracked, crushed, fallen. Beauty burned.
Well,
All right, yeah.
moving on
so
from that.
That's it. Let's do our rating.
You want to do our rating of the whole game?
Yeah,
All right. I
the whole game.
honestly, wait. Okay. You want to do it at the same time? You want to
Yeah,
be
same
cute? Okay, you want to be cute.
So for Dawn of Shadow of War, on 3, 1, 2, 3,
9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
we're
gonna
the
say 8,
same.
but then I had to change it at the last second. It's like, nah, it's too low. This game is really fucking good. It's honestly one of the games. Like, I have a few games on my Steam library that I will go back to every now and then. This is gonna be one of those games.
Oh
that
yeah,
is-
definitely.
Like I've said this in the last episode about fucking Shadow of War. I said it in Shadow of Mordor. Say it again. These games are heavily similar to the Batman games, and those are like some of my favorite games. So, fucking anybody.
So I looked it up. The game of the year that year was Breath of the Wild. So I can understand why it didn't win game of the year, but
Yeah.
it really is like deservable of that. Like
Yeah. It's
if it came out in
it's
2016,
deserved.
it would have been game of the year instead of Overwatch.
Nah, people suck Overwatch dick, man.
No, you're right.
That game was overrated
wanna-
as hell when it came out. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I just wanted to dig at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild was
It's fucking amazing.
kind of a new style.
It's like one of the
People
best
still
games of all
copy it.
time. It's like still one of
Yeah.
the best games of all time.
Like it is more polished than this game. There's some goofy shit, and when this game came out, there was horrible grinding that I mentioned
Oh yeah,
before.
a lot of
But
grinding.
like all that's been
shit.
taken out.
Yeah, they had to fix the game.
honestly
This game had
fine.
like a Battlefront 2 kind of thing where it was like paid to win a little bit, and I think you could buy the loot boxes and whatever.
Yeah, I think that was the thing I saw too. But
yeah, and the grind was just
all
fucking
pretty much
terrible.
fine.
Yeah, but
yeah, honestly, the only bad thing about this game is the fighting pits. Other than that, I think it's very refined these days.
oh yeah. The fighting pits. I don't know. Did we talk about that last episode? Yeah. Just if you guys don't know, it's just a fucking pit where you watch your orcs fight. That's all it is. Is
And it's just so terrible. Like, you'll be leveled like 10 levels higher and just lose. And it's like, what the fuck?
yeah.
In like the most boring way possible.
Yeah, it's garbage.
I want to see the finalist actually. Like, see who else was in 2017, or if it was even like a finalist. Cause like honestly, the story sold me. Cause I don't think it won any awards. Cause it came out in October. That qualifies for 2017, right?
Don't we have the Game of the Year edition of this though?
No, that's Shadow of Mordor.
Ah, that is Shadow of Mordor. You're right.
We just have like the definitive, I think. Yep, Shadow of Mordor has a Game of the Year edition, but not this. Yeah, but I think the gameplay is just a lot different from a lot of things, and that makes it pretty sick. And then just the story really hooked me. I didn't really like it at the beginning. It seemed like it was just kind of weird. Like, you're just working with this random city, and then this guy just betrays you,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
It started off kind of rough, but it was pretty fun. I actually did like it. How many people there are actually involved this time? It doesn't feel like kind of a soulless story. That was the problem with the first game. I just didn't care enough. There was like two people, and I was like, Italian, like, I don't know. He's just a depressed guy in the first game. That's like all he is. He's just hunting Caragors, Graugs, and helping an old woman.
True. But this one, it definitely just works a lot more with other characters, and just it really works good with Celebrimbor and Talion together. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good shit there. But yeah, I don't really see any awards it won, because I think it just released rough, and that definitely probably turned a lot of people away.
Yeah.
But honestly,
But
I mean, just it's definitely worth it now.
do you think the game is better than fucking what is it? Breath of the Wild?
I've never well, I've played some Breath of the Wild, but I've never played through it all. But I'd still probably say Breath of the Wild is better, because I know how much Breath of the Wild impacted like the gaming industry.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Because people still like copy that like open world thing that they achieved, where you can just like go do whatever you want from the get go. Like fucking Elden Ring does that, and they might have already done that anyway, because it would work in a Souls game, but where you just have ultimate freedom over the world.
Yeah. Just
I think you can do that
full
in like
free
the Horizon
roam
Zero
and-
Dawn. Yeah, a lot of games didn't do that. Before, you'd have to do this quest to do this and this to do that. And like, if you didn't like a battle, you could just run away, unless it was like a boss battle, obviously.
yeah. Well, that's something that's more of a Nintendo thing. They make a lot of games like that where it's like there's the start of the level and then there's the end of the level. That's it. There's no rules on how you get there. It's just like, just do it. So,
Yeah, but it was so popular, people finally started to like copy it, though.
yeah, actually making video games where you could do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And this one doesn't quite do that, but it definitely has its own take on gameplay. So
yeah.
that we really don't see. Like, still haven't seen anyone replicate it.
Well, yeah, Breath of the Wild is also a huge budget too. Pretty sure.
Yeah, and it looks pretty good. And it came out on the Switch the year released. I know. The
It
Switch
came
is
out
quite the success.
2017. The Switch, wasn't it like I thought it was gonna be like people were saying it was gonna be a fucking failed console. I
don't
remember
know
when it came
really
out.
why.
No, it made sense. Like, cause when my older brother broke it down to me, is like, look, like, it's cool, but Nintendo released a Wii U, and that was fucking junk. Like, or the Wii U isn't. I don't know. It's just garbage.
No, it's junk. It didn't sell any.
Yeah, and it was just a terrible release for Nintendo.
Yeah, they didn't have good games on
And
release or
people,
really at all.
Like when they saw the Switch, and then when it came out, the fucking faulty hardware that got released with it, it was just a lot for Nintendo, man. Like I thought the Switch was dog shit. He also kind of was like, it might kind of seem cool how it's portable, but like why wouldn't you normally want to play a really good game you bought on your TV? You know? And I thought, that's true.
I get it, but I think the only criticism would be like Nintendo doesn't learn their lesson. So why would they learn the lesson now? But they definitely learned it. And that's been like the biggest change here. You know, they released it with Breath of the Wild. I think they had it with Smash. We definitely had it with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They had everything ready to go. With like the Wii U, it was just kind of like, eh.
The Wii U was a bad release because people didn't know what it was. Like, they were like, okay, so is it just the gamepad? Or is it like a new console? And then when it was
Yeah.
released, it was a new console. I don't think you could connect a Wii U to like a standard Wii that was standing, right?
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah. So it was like a new
God,
console.
I forget how bad it
essentially.
sold.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It's
Terrible idea.
13.5 million
And
units.
and
Literally the worst.
yeah, there's a whole fucking Scott the Woz video on it,
Oh, I've already seen it, bro.
We both seen it. We're on that Scott the Woz.
Our
shit.
Lord, of course I've seen
But,
it.
like-
Scott the Woz is God.
What's like the main things from that like Scott he's said most of the shit, but
Yeah, watch Scott the Woz. 1, because he's great, and 2, because he already talked about this.
yeah, but what else about the Wii U?
It's just fucking shit. It was too expensive as well. Because you had to buy the Wii U, but it also had to
what
get a
was-
controller that had a screen on
What was the code name for the other like project? Oh yeah, Project Butterfly or something.
it.
Project codename Butterfly. People
Because it's special, bro.
people thought that like what it was gonna be was like a modular fucking like a fully modular console, one that you could probably upgrade. So a PC. And yeah, and people were fucking disappointed when they released the project name and it wasn't that or whatever.
Oh, I
But
think the
that
Wii U
kinda
was good, though.
ridiculous for 2013.
I think the Wii U probably led to the Switch's success, though. Because, like, they needed something to succeed, and they actually took the time. They didn't just go, well, the Wii sold good, so we're just going to release the Wii U.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Have you ever actually played a game with the Wii U? Like, have you played a bunch of games with the Wii U and like the gamepad and with other people?
Not a bunch, no.
There's no fucking point to the gamepad. It makes the games
No.
honestly worse. When you have to look down, look up, look down, look up. Usually people see these mounted too. So when I was at
Mhm.
like Lane's house and I would use the gamepad, it was just fucking terrible. Also, I only got to do that shit like once because if you were a little kid and whoever got the fucking gamepad got the advantages. Like they got to see the mini map bigger and shit.
Yeah, and gamepads were just too expensive to own multiple of them. It was bad.
Yeah, because it counted as a whole damn like console. If Nintendo
Mhm.
sold the Wii, imagine if Nintendo had released like the Wii U in like 2016 for the Wii, and they're like, "Hey, here's a tablet for the Wii that just
Yeah, like an
adds a
add-on.
bunch of shit. Yeah, it can add a bunch of shit to games, and what if they just, or maybe not to like the Wii, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of,
I know what you mean. Like if they had it planned for the Wii already.
yeah, because the Wii is so old by that point.
Yeah, but if they like drop that for the Wii, like kind of like the Wii motion board, but like the Wii gamepad, that
Oh,
would be sick.
Nah, that was hype.
But they just missed it.
Get on the scale.
But yeah, it
says
looks
they're,
like the Switch
fucking
will probably
obese.
outsell the DS. It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, the DS is highest selling, but the DS
like-
there's a ton of variations, right?
Well, no, it doesn't count the 3DS.
Mm.
So like probably just the original DS and then the DS Lite, and then maybe the DSi. Probably because I don't see it on here.
Wow.
But like the DSi probably didn't sell as well because like it literally just had a camera. I had one. That was literally it. But yeah, I mean, 150 million units sold. And Switch is only 30 million behind. So like that's gonna happen because they're gonna release another Switch.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean they're open to do like the OLED ones and the better battery ones. They gotta do a more powerful one.
Man, I want to switch OLED. I want an OLED screen. I want to look up how much like an OLED monitor costs because OLED is pretty fucking like premium, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I used to not be like, oh well, this phone's cheaper, like but it's like an LCD, but then you get like the OLED phone. it's
Okay,
like,
but
fuck, it's worth it.
Would you actually would OLED even affect like the game you're playing? Like, or would it look like insanely better? I
I
don't.
don't think so. I
Or is
generally
it
don't think it's
mainly
worth
used
it on
for
like a monitor.
movies?
Yeah, like movies. Yeah, I think it does color better, and it's also just
Yeah,
like if there's a glare, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, an OLED TV I think is more like what you'd want.
Yeah, like monitor, but like phone screen, it's good because like you're not always in the best lighting, but the OLED just works through it.
Yeah. OLED TVs are not fucking cheap.
No.
That's
Unfortunately.
cool though.
not.
I hope OLED
Yeah.
becomes more common because apparently it does look insanely. Not
Wasn't there like ULED or like QLED? Isn't there like multiple versions of it that are better too?
I don't. Oh, QLED TV. Let me look that up.
Or are they better? I don't remember.
I don't know what QLED really is.
Oh well. Doesn't matter, we're not a tech podcast, but if I knew what I was talking about, I would talk about it.
It's a quantum dot display. That's what it means.
That doesn't mean anything to me. Not
yeah.
one damn thing.
Yeah, I don't know. OLED TVs.
Someone smarter than us, let us
are
know.
still better though. That's what this says.
Yeah, someone smarter than us, let us know, bro.
For real.
But on the topic of the Switch, bro, Mario Wonder and Mario RPG.
Oh yeah, Elephant
Yeah,
Mario.
there was
Cummings
a
is what-
there was a Nintendo Direct. What was it? 2 days ago. And I
I
was
don't know
just-
when that shit was. Nah, it wasn't Nintendo Direct. Wait, was it in Nintendo Direct or didn't they announce that at the Summer Games thing? That
It
just
was a
happened?
Nintendo Direct. That's where I saw it.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
basically, I was scrolling YouTube and I saw this one like post, and it was like Mario anamorphed into like an elephant. It was like a meme, and I was like, "What? This is weird." And then I scroll like more, and I see the 2-minute Nintendo Direct about Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
It looks
that's the
it looks
elephant."
really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at pictures of it now. I saw pictures of it this morning too. And
Yeah, it's a 2D Mario game that looks just completely reinvented. Like they've looked like they've hit the nail on this one, and I'm excited. I'm probably gonna get it on release, play it by myself, play it with my girlfriend, probably get a friend on it too, just like co-op. I'm excited. It comes out late October, right? I think so.
I'm not
think
sure.
like
when it comes
26 or
out.
something.
Usually games come out in November.
Nah, I know it's not November. It was either September or October, but there's so much shit coming out. Can't keep it all straight.
August, like yeah, late, part of the year. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know either, and they all do it at the same time, so they're just competing with each other.
Yeah. Dude, remember when COD Black Ops 4 released early to compete with Red Dead 2? Holy shit, what a fucking mistake. I don't know if we should get into that,
I
but
do remember that.
that was just funny as hell, dude.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that with that game.
I don't even want to talk about Black Ops 4. That whole like, man, that game's just it's a nail in the coffin, dude. For Treyarch, that game was so bad on
Yeah,
so many
I
scales.
mean, it's worse than I think Modern Warfare 2. Like it's worse.
Oh,
of a
it's
remake.
way worse than Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 at least has like a cool campaign. I haven't played it. I should get on that Modern Warfare 2 campaign because I imagine it would be fun to beat it. But god damn, Black Ops 4 has nothing. Blackout can't even play it. I don't think it's fucking dead as fuck. And then it's a terrible mode anyways. Zombies is weak as hell. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to talk about fucking Black Ops 4 because we'd be on that shit for literally an hour if I had to rant about it. It's such a terrible game, and the fact that I like pre-ordered it, like got it on
Oh,
release. Yes, why wouldn't I pre-order the new Black Ops game?
Did you pre-order like the deluxe?
I pre-ordered Black Ops 3 too. What?
Well, Black Ops 3 makes sense because they just released Black Ops 2, the greatest Call of Duty ever.
Yeah, and Black Ops 4 made sense too because they had just released Black Ops 3.
I wasn't really into Black Ops 3, but like they had also
Bro.
just done Infinity War and Advanced
People
Warfare.
who say
and I was
that
like,
just
too much
don't
jump.
appreciate Black Ops 3. It had a lot to it. Even if you don't like the fucking campaign, whatever, dude. They had
no,
a
the
good
zombies was sick.
multiplayer. I like the multiplayer. The movement was fun in my opinion. Like it wasn't too futuristic. It was just fucking good. And zombies was fucking amazing.
I didn't really like the guns in the game though. Besides the Argus.
Oh yeah. The guns, yeah, the
The
Argus,
Bracky was in that game,
Argus.
wasn't it?
the Brecci. I don't know how you say that shit.
That
It
shit
had
was
like it had like
retarded.
3 C's in the name.
Yeah, and there was loot boxes that held the DLC weapons back.
Okay, that was the worst part of the game.
There
that
was some
actually
rough
was the
things.
worst part of the game.
Because they were like, some of them were better.
Yeah. Have you ever actually pulled a gun though? Because I remember like the few times I did pull a gun, it was like dumb as shit. It's like the MX Grand. I was like, I don't want that shit. They mean to like the
Shadow
they
Calls.
remade the SMG from Black Ops 2. I don't remember what it was called, but it's just so cool.
I don't remember either. But yeah, the multiplayer in that game was definitely lacking compared to Black Ops 2, but the zombies I think was right there with it.
Oh man, the
Especially with like the
zombies-
remakes.
The zombies, yeah. Yeah, that's the main thing is that's what I always say is you cannot hate on Black Ops 3 zombies because if you don't like all the other maps, they've remade like some of the greatest maps and also like the World at War ones are great too because they're not glitchy and they're just in the new engine. They look fucking great. You can
And
do
the
new
customs.
things. Yeah, you can do new things because they're like gobblegums. This is awesome.
Okay, Gobblegums were a little cringe.
They were fun to use. I don't care what the fuck you say, but
Yeah, but again, it was like a loot box system.
okay, but not really though because you could just glitch them. I did that shit all the time. After I
Okay, I didn't know.
grew up, yeah, after I actually grew up, because I knew about it ever since the game came out, because you know I played that shit a lot, but I didn't do it because I always thought it would not
Oh, wait.
give you
No,
the
I
XP.
remember like Lex would be playing with like Noah, and they'd be like, "We got all these Gobblegums completely legit."
Oh, yeah,
I remember they would
yeah.
do that.
Well, okay, but nah, it would be funny though when they'd be playing and then they'd be like on a high route and they'd be close to dying. It'd be like, nah, I'm closing app, dude. I'm not wasting these
Yeah.
goblins gums, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
I remember that.
I'm closing out. Because
Or
they
they'd be
spent
like-
real money on it, dude. You could buy the liquid Diviniums. It's
Or they'd be in a
crazy.
shitty spot and they'd be like, all right, I'm popping the gobble gum.
Yeah, no, Lex in the video was literally closed the app around like 49. Like,
Yeah, you would do it.
in the middle, like on the homies, dude.
Like,
just
that's
like
a bad
fucking-
system.
Yeah, but if you didn't know, like, if you could get gobblegums and the mega ones, you could only have, you got to get them from playing the game, getting liquid diviniums, and then spinning them at the Dr. Monty's factory, and then you spin the machine, give you random gobblegums depending on how many diviniums you put in there, 1, 2, or 3, I think. And they were different rarities, but like the fucking mega rare ones you'd get only so often, but they were just so good.
They were
So good. Like, so good. They made the game so much easier towards the point where, like, when I started using Perkaholic and then closing the app, man, it makes you a different person. It actually makes you.
Why did they make Perkaholic?
It's a bad gobblegum. After you get it a bunch, and I had like 5, so I didn't really worry about like wasting one, you know. And I was like, I was using them every game. You know,
and it just defeats the whole
defeats
purpose
the whole
of
purpose.
the game.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're trying to do an Easter egg, maybe like on Zetsubo.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
you
think
pop a
zombies is supposed to be
Perkaholic.
hard. Not just you pop a Perkaholic and then you just
Yeah, when I
fucking
play
play
zombies
for
now,
the Easter egg.
well, that's how zombies was back then, though. You played for the Easter eggs mainly. I feel
That is
like.
true, I guess.
So, but when I play zombies now, the last time I played Black Ops 3, I did play it like it was just classic zombies. I was just killing zombies. I wasn't really thinking about how fast the rounds were going by, because typically when I used to play zombies, I'd be like, nah, I gotta save this zombie, because if I start doing this by this round, it's gonna be a lot harder. Fuck that.
Yeah, like trans.
And I would die, and I didn't want to die, dude, because like it's just the worst feeling in zombies when you're on a like round 15 and you're like, oh man, I'm doing pretty fucking good, and then you just get like 3 shot out of nowhere.
Especially
Out
if
of
you're playing
fucking
like
nowhere.
a bad map or like something like Shadows of Evil where there's so many parts.
Yes, dude.
It can be heartbreaking.
Yeah, playing like Origins round 8, you're like, damn, I got 2 staffs doing good. Fucking die by like the foot because you weren't paying attention, or
And you neglected quick revive.
you're like not thinking about it. It's like, yeah, well, I always actually neglect quick revive because I'm like, I'm saving that 500, dude. I'm not spending
No,
that.
I know. When I was younger, I'd be like, why would I need quick revive? Like, I just won't die. And my brother's like, okay.
Nah, I would buy a quick revive. I'd go back to it. Yeah, I was so into zombies, man. That was my shit. Love
Yeah.
that game.
We do need
What was
to
your
get
favorite
Black Ops
map?
3. My favorite map? I've told you it's Buried.
Ah, yeah. Well, I don't know. That's like a controversial map, I think.
I know it is, but I think the fact that you can play it incredibly easy is a feature of the map.
I think that is too. I think it's one of the best designed maps, and the Paralyzer's fucking great.
Yeah.
One of the best designed wonder weapons where you can boost up and. Yo,
Yeah,
have you like actually ever gotten to a high round on that map? Because when I bought it, the first thing I did was I played that map. You know, I got to round like 20 the first try, and then got the Paralyzer, got the Mark II, pack a punch both, and then got all the traps and put them in like the hallway in the bar. Just fucking easy.
Yeah, no, you can play that game. You can play that map so easy.
I literally got
but,
to around like
you-
50 and I just quit because it was just fucking boring. Because old school zombies, like past that point, is just literally garbage.
Yeah, no, I didn't play a whole lot long. Usually it'd be like me and my brother, we'd play. We would get to like round 30 and then we'd just start like dicking around. Like running around with like packed hammer and just just like spraying randomly.
Yeah, Hammer. I remember playing with like Pierce on fucking our friend Pierce, and we play on like Town Black Ops 2.
Yeah. That's like
Yeah.
a great map because it's like great to just learn the game. You can't really train on it,
It's
but
just
like
such a fun map too.
yeah,
I don't
like
know.
you
Like if that's why I think if you guys had Black Ops 2, this is why I've been telling you guys to get Black Ops 2. If you guys got Black Ops 2, we could just play that map when we're
I
fucking
know.
bored, and
I
it would
know.
just be fun. And I don't know why you guys don't think of that shit. I don't know.
Technically, zombies you can play single player, so I think it counts to play for the pod.
Yeah, no, I think we should play zombies for this podcast because it would be fun to talk about the zombies maps and shit and go over, break them down.
Uh,
We could even do like exo zombies.
oh no, I only want to relive the glory days. I don't want to see
That is
that.
glory days, dude.
No,
It's the
Black Ops
first
2
game
and Black
that was
Ops 3
different.
had the best zombies. Black Ops 1, I think I was just too young when I played it because like the zombies was hard.
Yeah, dude. Black Ops 1 is hard. It's a hard game.
Like
but it's-
Verrucht.
I remember when Black Ops 3 was still like in its infant days. People still consider Black Ops 1 the best game of all time for zombies, which is kind of true. Has like
No.
most of the best maps. Shangri-La, Kino. Did you say nah?
No, I still think Black Ops 2 is the best game, definitively multiplayer and zombies.
But Call of the Dead is really fucking good. I don't care what you think.
Yeah, Call of the Dead's good. I mean, the maps were good, but I just don't think the story was really there as much. And the only reason Black Ops 2 gets shit for not being the best is because it has transit. If they made transit good,
that's
it
not.
would've
That's
been
not
insane.
just why. It's also Die-Rise. Die-Rise is fucking dog shit, dude. I
That's
actually
true.
played that
I
map
actually forgot
like
about
not too
Die-Rise.
long ago, and because I was like, the hate on it, I understand why, but I actually don't think it's that bad. Played it again, and it's fucking miserable. It really
No,
is.
I did actually forget about Die-Rise. You might be right. I still think
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd have to revisit Black Ops 1 Zombies.
People thought the game is fucked, dude.
Cause like Black Ops 1, it was very bare bones and hard, and I didn't really like that. I liked more of like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2
1
where
was
you usually had
fucking
easy
a
ways
scary
to
game, bro.
get plus. Hmm?
When I was little, I was too scared to play that, bro.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 1
I was too
is
scared
scary.
to play Transit when I was little.
Oh, you get left out in the fog
Yeah.
and the denizens and you're just screaming.
Yeah, bro, I couldn't play it alone. I had to get my brother around. Dude, I used to be like a retarded kid when it came to getting scared of video games.
No,
Pretty
I think
sure. Wait, what?
Black Ops 1 was like, when I played it was definitely scary. I agree. I'm a little older than Banana, so like, I think what, like 3 years? 2 years?
Yeah,
It's 2.
about 3 years. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so like I was a little older when I played Black Ops 2, but like I know what you mean. Like Black Ops 1 was scary for me. I would not play that shit alone.
Yeah. No, zombies back then was actually scary. That's actually a video that came out that I saw, where it's like zombies used to be this like actually fucking cool thing. Like you'd go home, you talk about zombies, you'd be like, damn, I got to around 20. Or no, you go to like school, you'd be like, I got to around 20. And be like, damn. And then you got that one motherfucker be like, I got to around 100. You'd be like, you're lying.
You're capping. You'd still be playing.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, around 100. Like around 100 on like Black Ops 1, most maps is like, I'm pretty sure like Black Ops 1, Call of the Dead around 100 is like nearly impossible. I don't think it's been done yet, actually, because it would just take way too damn long.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking when you were saying that? I was just thinking like that just sounds like a Mr. Dalek JD here video.
Mr.
Black
Dalek.
Ops used to be scary.
Black Ops used to be scary. Well, yeah, no, it really used to be like an actually scary game.
Yeah.
But I
it
used to be
was.
scared of a lot of shit.
True. And I'm still scared of sharks.
Yeah, oh, pussy. We gotta actually talk about this. He was like fucking. Nah, I'm scared of the ocean. Like even in a normal body water, like a lake, I still gotta talk myself into it because it's
Yeah.
still a little sketchy. I'm like, What kind of fear is being scared of sharks?
Okay, no, I know people will have my back on this. I'm not saying I'm right to be scared of sharks. I know 100% they're not that dangerous.
I don't
But I know other people feel the same way.
But like, if you saw a shark in the water when you were like scuba diving, you would freak the fuck out. You wouldn't keep your nerves in at all.
I don't know.
You'd
I
be
mean,
that kind of person, like kick
no,
in.
no, no. I'd
You're
still
like,
like keep my nerves, but it's like I don't even want to get into that position is the problem with me. I can't get past it. It's like some reason, even though I know a shark can't live in a lake, I'll still be like, I don't know, man. I don't really want to get in.
I don't understand like fears of like other animals. Like people who live in Florida like could have like a fear of alligators, bro. That's
Yeah.
understandable because they can fucking kill you. They're fast as fuck. And they're land animals, and they will absolutely eat a damn human if they can get their hands on them.
What wins, alligator kills or shark kills?
I don't know. That's a good question. We should. I'm not looking that up.
I
I'm
know.
looking it up. Yeah, you look it up. I won't look it up.
So sharks kill more numbers by people. But there's generally more shark attacks.
When we play Red Dead, and then you'll have an alligator run at you, you'll develop a new fear, cause that shit is just.
No, see.
Nah, it
now
really
I'm
is.
grown, all right? You don't understand the shark fear, all right? I watched Jaws and this
Like
other
you're scared
show.
of a fucking fish. I'm scared of a reptile, like a
Bitch,
fucking dinosaur.
I wouldn't be scared now because
You're
I can
scared
form
of a fish.
rational thought. Because I'm an adult. I would see that and be like, oh, it's just a video game. When I was 10 and I had to watch Jaws, I didn't think rational.
He said Jaws, yeah, dude. You
Now I'm
sound like the
broken.
most basic white bitch. I'm
Now I'm
scared.
broken.
So Jaws.
It broke me.
Jaws.
Jaws, and I don't. There was that one movie. Let me look it up. Where like she gets her like arm bitten off. It was like 2 back-to-back shark
Sharknado.
movies. I remember. I was like, this is fucked.
You ever seen Sharknado though?
Yes.
That's funny. I saw that like when I was little, and I was like, "Damn, this movie's cool. This movie's good." And that movie's goofy as shit.
Yeah, it looks wretched. Yes, it was Soul Surfer. Damn, it did pretty good. Budget 18 mil, box office 47.1. It's better than Elemental.
Better than Turning Red.
No, I looked this up. Turning Red was a Disney Plus like drop, so it didn't really have a box office.
Ah, straight to the streaming.
Yeah. So we were just talking about that earlier, and that's what I thought. But I can't say for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but being scared of a big fish is dumb as fuck. I would, no, like for real, being like scared of the fucking alligators is a real thing, dude. I get kind of nervous when I was in Florida, standing around them.
Malds when someone's scared of a big fish, but when someone's scared of a thing with like
scared of a
5-inch
fucking
legs.
Thing that's been around since
5-inch
dinosaurs. The thing
legs.
is, nah, you're retarded as fuck.
Brother, sharks don't sleep.
Okay,
All right,
they're dumb as fuck.
they're
That's why
different. They're
That's
different.
why they just swim in the
Sharks
straight
literally
fucking
never
line,
sleep.
because they're dumb as fuck.
Alligators
They
sleep.
just don't sleep. They
I
have
think.
no brain.
I
Yeah,
think.
because they're smart as fuck.
Yeah, and sharks are smart as
I
fuck.
think
They evolved to not sleep.
Every animal in the wild doesn't have like a normal sleeping pattern like humans do, because they just sleep like in intervals. Because you can't. I don't think there's really a moment where you could go to sleep in like the jungle for like
Well,
5,
sharks don't at all, so they're scared.
10, 15 minutes without like a snake coming around or something.
Yeah, I mean, except
Is
like
the
bears.
Isn't the Amazon rainforest still on fire though?
I have zero idea.
I'm pretty sure there's still shit going on with that.
I have no clue. All right, because unfortunately, it's not really my problem because I don't do anything. Well, no, it is my problem, but it's not something I can fix. I don't do anything with it. Alright, the fucking corpos, they keep fucking with that shit. They need to be held responsible. Because they're fucking shit up. Fuck.
They're still burning.
Still burning. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but like as an individual, like we can't really do anything about that.
That's really sad. Cause I don't know. I hate seeing like shit about nature getting destroyed, cause it's just always terrible that
Like the coral
to
reefs.
think. Yeah. That's honestly one of the saddest things too.
Yeah. As an ocean hater, I sympathize. Huh? I sympathize. Sorry.
Yeah. Just
And because it's beautiful, but
because yeah, we're living in that generation where there's a lot of things that are gonna die. I saw
Like
an
our grandmas.
animal being going pretty close to being extinct. Pretty sure like there's a gray ape that's gonna go extinct at some point. It's pretty. Dude, great apes are like the coolest animals though. Are they not?
okay.
Oh, is that kind of egotistical?
Saying like primates are the best because like we were one.
No, I mean, I guess technically we still are, if we're Homo, because we're Homo sapiens.
Yeah. That was a very confusing way to say that. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's what it says. Homo is the genus that emerged in the genus. I cannot say that word. I don't even fucking try to say it. That encompasses the extinct species, Homo sapiens, along with several extinct species classified as either ancestral or to or closely related to modern humans, including Homo erectus.
Alright, this is fucking boring. Ain't no one knows what you mean. Can we talk about something else? Holy shit.
I had to read that whole description.
I don't give a
to see what I
fuck.
was saying.
Oh, the missing sub blew up, so all 5 people died. Kinda anticlimactic.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Well, like, we'd save them, they'd come out being like, with all this story, like, holy
No.
shit.
I
Oh,
actually
they just
fucking
found
knew.
pieces of it like hours ago, and you know, you just assume all 5 people are dead because how else would they live?
Yeah. As soon as they spotted that Logitech controller, I knew it was over.
No,
dude.
Logitech controller is normal, bro. Calm down. What
I
should have been
know.
the issue is people were literally just crisscross
I
applesauce
know
in
the
that shit.
Logitech controller is normal, brother. I'm just making fun of it because it's goofy as shit. They
It's
didn't even get
not.
the Xbox controller, and why not PS4?
Why didn't they get the Joy-Cons? That actually would have been nutty.
Oh
Because
God!
then you could get 2 controllers if you like flip them over, bro. Holy.
Yeah, they could have had the Switch on deck. That would have saved them.
Yeah, they
Oh
could've
wait, the Switch
super
doesn't even like have Google on it or anything. Actually, no.
I know, they probably would have just smashed the sub.
They probably would have had to like connect with somebody on fucking like, I don't know, like Mario Kart 8.
Bro, blow up the hotspot.
Build the hotspot. Connects to Mario Kart 8. Imagine if you got in a game of that. Somebody's typing like on the world thing when you're online.
Some
And they're
Mr.
like,
Beast video.
Help! We're trapped in a submarine next to the SMS Titanic.
We
We need
went
help.
where that submarine blew up and played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Look, there's the wreckage of those dead people.
We built and sailed the Titanic out to the location.
It's like Logan Paul. They filmed the dead body, but it's the
Oh
fucking,
my-
it's the destroyed sub.
that he's never gonna recover from that. Holy shit.
Oh, bro, he'll never release an energy drink in a whole new brand, and then scam his fans with crypto and still get out of it. Never.
No,
My
he's
W
not allowed back in Japan though.
my WWE star would never do that.
Oh my god, I forgot that he's actually a low-key WWE star. He's fucking retarded.
I don't know, it's kind of based.
And is it really though?
A little. It's kind of nice to see he doesn't take himself seriously after he filmed a dead body and scammed his whole fan base with a pump and dump scheme. At least he doesn't think he's like an actual serious person.
Yeah, that's. Well, no, he does take himself seriously. What the fuck? It's
Yeah, but if
kinda
he's doing
goofy.
WWE, you can't.
Can't take yourself seriously.
No. Why do you think The Rock moved away? Bro's trying to be serious in Fast X now, so he can't be doing no WWE.
No, he's doing fucking Black Adam, bro. What the fuck? Oh man.
True. I need more
Nah,
of
The Rock
Black
is
Adam.
after the Black Adam, dude. I could not get over how bad fucking Black Adam was, and then how fucking bad Shazam 2 was.
No, I didn't even bother.
Terrible.
I didn't even like Shazam 1.
I like Shazam 1. Me and Pierce saw it, so we went back to the theater, saw it again, and it was like, or not saw Shazam 1, but we saw Shazam 2. It was just fucking boring. We pulled out our phones like 30 minutes in and started playing chess.
That's like when we saw Black Adam. We just had a bunch of snacks on the floor.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. They had like a snaps they sent to the group chat where it was just a bunch of snacks on the floor. It was fucking disgusting.
We cleaned it up, don't worry. We would never disrespect our beloved cinema because the cinema we go to is actually gang.
In Danville 8 cinema. Or
Yeah, bro.
Danville Cinemas 8. It's alright.
It's God's. Every time I go there, I bring snacks, but I always buy the popcorn just to support them.
They're fucking okay. You know, movie theaters actually make nothing though. They do make.
That's
most
why I
of
buy
their
the
money off
snacks.
popcorn, yeah.
Exactly, because I'm stealing money from them by bringing in snacks, so I at least gotta give them some respect for letting me. Because they don't do like any sort of checks. They don't give a fuck. And the manager's just like old dude who like greet you. He works there. Remember that one time we went to see if there was a movie we could watch? He's like, "How y'all doing? How can I help you?" We were like, "Oh, just looking." He was chill.
Yeah. We were trying to find a movie to watch. I had to go to work though.
It was only gonna play till like 4, and he had to be working 6, so we couldn't get anything.
Yeah. Don't come over on a day where I have to work. That's fucking terrible.
I won't, because then I have to take you to work, a lazy fucking bum.
Yeah. That is so true.
The drive your ass over there in the Jeep of all things, bro.
Bro, honestly, you're fucking.
What if we can't find a rock?
What?
What's this flavored air thing?
Okay, so I want to talk about this real quick. People buy flavored air. I think this is mostly, let me get this out of the way. This is mostly for like skiers and people who like are going on like mountains and shit.
Oh.
But
Yeah, where it's like thin.
people like this is also advertised to people who are just like exercising
Yeah, it was just
like,
holy shit.
on the bike.
Why is
It's
it
like,
like
what
kind
the
of
fuck?
expensive?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like more than $10.
Yes, it is stupid. This is like top tier kind of like scam in my opinion, because you're literally buying oxygen. You don't even think about it. It's the most essential thing you need. You know, it's more essential than water. You fucking die faster with the oxygen than water, right? Actually, that's not true.
I don't
If you
know.
didn't have any water in your body, you die
Yeah.
instantly.
Probably, yeah. It's a good bet.
No, they're like, you know those videos where it's like I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to explain it, but it's I'll just send you a video and you can try to explain it.
So they're like these 10-liter canisters that just look like a Febreze top that just spray air.
You put them to your mouth, you inhale. It's
I understand on the mountain. I do actually get that. But like working out,
but it's like flavors and shit. Yeah.
that's just weird.
It's like it's like 95% pure. It's like
How long
it-
have they? Because this says since
they try
2007.
to get by that. They try to get that thing where it's like we're not even inhaling like 50% oxygen. I don't think something like that.
Oh, like we're only using like 10% of our brain.
No, that's not. I don't know who the fuck says that.
No, you know
That's-
the meme where it's or the thing where it's like we're not using our whole brain, like we're not using our whole oxygen or some bullshit.
I don't know.
Nah, yeah, the only thing I can see is the altitude's making sense. Like,
Yeah, I just want to bring that up because
I don't know.
if you buy that shit, you're fucking
Well,
dumb.
they're a trusted source since 2007, so these sell too. But like, how much of it is people who like are doing cardio things or wellness?
I don't even know, man. I think it might just be people. It's a few select people who buy these. Probably like mostly climbers and mountain climbers.
It has to be, right? Like, I just couldn't see this. Oh, I think they were on Shark
Maybe
Tank.
like maybe if you're on a fucking bike and you're like in a race and you pull this out and breathe it in, maybe that will help.
Well,
a
it's
little
probably
bit. I don't
illegal
know.
to do, though. That's kind of the issue. And at that point, like, aren't you just not really helping yourself if you're like trying to work to breathe better? If you're just using this, it's just like a assisted aid, so it doesn't even like help. You
I
get
think
stronger.
You mean you get weaker from using canned air?
Well, yeah, because like you're not really building better like a better system, right, to breathe better if you're just using this every time you're out of breath, right? It'd be like having an oxygen.
Well, yeah,
tank.
you're not building up your endurance. Yeah, I'm always like that kind of person where I've had like, what is it? Like I've just had like good endurance, not anymore really, but like I would never buy a can of oxygen. That's how much does this cost?
It looked like $15 for.
I thought you were gonna say like 20.
I'm seeing some like medical things too. Like she said her husband had like a
do
heart
you-
disease, so he gets short of breath, or like a lung disease. That's also fair, I guess.
Yeah,
But like,
there's a lot of products sold like this, like canned air, where it's like advertised as like, oh, you need this if you have shortness of breath,
Yeah.
if you have trouble
yeah, I feel
doing
like
your
there's a better
cardio,
way to do this.
or yeah, it's advertised.
Like if you
as-
saw this is something you'd see like someone pull out at like Planet Fitness.
Exactly. Somebody pulled this out of Planet Fitness. They're like, I'm ready for my workout. They're lifting like 10-pound weights, curling 10 pounds.
No, there's
Oh
no
my
weights, brother.
God.
They're pulling the
No, there's weights at Planet
they're
Fitness.
pulling the wires, bro. Come on.
Oh
Get
yeah,
it right,
they're
dude. They're on the
cable
Smith machine.
Yeah. Cable Smith machine. Oh man, I've been to Planet Fitness so many times. It's fucking terrible.
I looked around where I was moving, and I don't have to go to Planet Fitness. I can just go to the Y. So that'd be kind of gang.
Oh, the YMCA.
Yeah, there's like a Y 10 minutes away walking, so I'm definitely gonna hit that up. Hopefully I get like a guest pass too, so because they have like the
Going to
court
sh-
shit.
Yeah, going to like shit that you do for like the oxygen, right? Like shit that you can buy and that is eventually gonna deplete, like supplements or whatever. Like, what do you think about buying that kind of shit?
Well,
Like, would you ever?
like collagen kind of supplements.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Collagen's kind of different. I feel like if anybody
Well,
can
you gotta
eat
gotta
collagen
name
and
me
get
one.
benefit,
Then.
like if somebody was like, "Oh, I bought BCAAs and I bought magnesium and zinc."
Oh,
I
my
bought-
mom does that.
I think magnesium and zinc are a little different, but they were like, "Oh, and I bought."
Like things your body
um,
doesn't really need, but like
Yeah, they bought
like,
like
doesn't
a
hurt.
vitamin B12 supplement.
yeah, because like zinc and like iron, okay, that's not like a bad thing to buy, but then it'll be like, I don't know, you're just throwing some random shit, hoping it works. Like, oh, you need to take your amino acid pills.
Yeah, but when you look up, it's just the case of when you look up a lot of like studies of it, you kind of get different answers, and I don't know how many of those answers are like paid for, if they were a little biased. It just,
I mean, that's just
I don't know.
everything.
Some put like vitamin D at the top, which is I thought that kind of made the most sense. That's why I actually do take vitamin D supplement. But then there's like some that put fish oils at the top, and I don't know. I read forever ago that like fish oils are only a thing you would ever take if you actually had a deficiency in like vitamin B12 and like something else. I think
Yeah.
vitamin A.
Like, I think nowadays some things are getting more important, like vitamin D, because people generally just aren't outside as much.
Actually, yeah, I looked that up. Most humans don't get enough vitamin D. I think that's why most people would benefit from a vitamin D supplement. You gotta get the right ones though. Some of them are just like scams.
That's
I
honestly
think.
why I picked up something. Like, I picked up skateboarding a couple months ago, and it's honestly just so I'll go outside. I think it's like an hour a day as long as you're exposed a certain amount. Like, if I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, that's plenty. Like for an hour. So,
I do. I love going outside.
yeah.
Yeah, it's great because you go outside, man. I mean, like it's literally scientifically guaranteed to make you feel better the more you're
Unless it's
outside.
raining.
I don't know. I like the rain, man.
Yeah,
I embrace
but
it.
like then you can't like do anything outside though, Like, what's the fucking point? Why do I go outside if it's raining? I might as well just stay inside. But like when it's like sunny, it's like, oh fuck, I can do anything. Play some basketball, throw the pigskin, throw the baseball, skateboard.
Yeah,
It's just great.
rain is a mood killer for that.
Mm.
I used to kind of skateboard a little bit, but the problem is it just takes forever to get good at it.
So
I
say
think
you're weak.
Tony Hawk
So
said
you're
it took him. Yeah, Tony Hawk said it took him like literally like a year, like 2 years or something to do his first ollie, and it was like,
See, I wonder how much of that is like continuous though, because I can like almost ollie, and I've been doing it for like two months, where I do it probably like 20 minutes a day
dude,
on average.
it's fucking Tony Hawk. I'm sure that he was trying hard.
Yeah,
like,
but how early
was
was
just-
that though? Like, I don't see people be like, oh, I've been skateboarding for a year and I can't ollie, and I'm like, what were you doing in that year? Were you doing it every other month? Like, the fuck? I don't think it's that hard.
They were just actually they were just skateboarding the whole time, like actually longboarding the whole
I
time.
can't ollie my 38-inch fucking longboard.
Oh my god, dude.
Cause like I don't know. I'm already kind of picking it
I
up.
don't have a longboard. I used to, but don't anymore. It was kind of cool having one, especially on a hilly road.
Yeah, it would be cool. Not really what I want to do with it, but I'm more of a kind of just street skater and want to do some tricks on the side.
Yeah, I understand that. Kind of lame. Kind of lame.
True, I'm just a bitch.
Sure.
But there's like a skate park not far from me, so I'm kind of excited for that.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes away. It's like an actual one, not like the one, we have in my town.
Where you're going to?
Yeah,
Where you're moving.
up where I'm moving. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'd be fucking sick. I used to go to fucking skate park when I was little. Lived in Florida for a minute.
Yeah.
This is the goofiest shit in the world.
Is it?
It was cool, dude. No, skate parks are fun.
Just get back into it, bro. Come skate with me. I'm trying to get Z in it, but
Trying to get your steez up.
yeah, I'm trying to get hella C's. I want to get Zayden into it, but I don't know if he has the time. Cause we talk about
I
it.
don't know. Zayden fucking. I don't know. I don't know if he would be into skating, dude.
I don't know.
Or did he say he wanted to do it?
Well, like it's just that we talk about it, so it's almost like, why does he care that much if he like actually talks about it with me?
Yeah. Damn, I had to let that yawn out because that was just fucking bad.
It's all right. It is kind of getting late, and we're honestly pretty far on the podcast, if you want to call it.
No, discussion is good.
All right, what do you got then?
Wait, I want to know what the Overwatch question is. though,
Oh,
too.
right. All right, let's end it on this then. Let's get this Overwatch question, and then we'll call it. Because
All
this
right,
this
that's-
might
yeah,
take a
that's fair.
while. So I was thinking, because basically we were playing games. I was playing Cyberpunk. That's like a sneak peek of what's coming. And he was finishing up Shadow of War. And he was telling me about this video he wanted to make, or did make, about May and why she shouldn't be in the game, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't fit. That doesn't really matter. But that got me thinking, like, because him and, like, two of my friends, our friends, played the shit out of Overwatch 1 when it came out. I never did because I wasn't on PC then, and even then, after that, I just didn't really care for the game. So I was kind of thinking, like, what do you think killed Overwatch? Do you think Blizzard killed it to where if it was somebody else, it could have actually been successful? Or do you think it just, like, had a shelf life and just died naturally?
I don't think it had a shelf life. I think Blizzard killed it.
So you think, like,
I actually really think they did, man. They were doing fucking great. Like, the game should have lived for a long time.
what
There's
started
really
to kill it,
no
though?
reason.
Like, just lack of content, not being able to balance it, taking things away.
I think it was a few things. It was the lack of, like, fucking new content. It was the addition of a few new heroes that were terrible.
Bay.
Like Bridget. Oh, May. Well, May's always been in the game, so.
Okay. But like, and did they just never fix those heroes though? Like, it's, to me, it's always been fine when something releases broken because they didn't really, know it sometimes. It takes, actually seeing it in game and playing out for them to fix it later.
Well, I don't think Overwatch 1 ever, like, died either, but.
No, it did. That's why they did Overwatch 2. They try to
Nah.
revive that shit, and it backfired.
Yeah, that's terrible. Campaign my ass.
Yeah, I just want to
Ugh.
know, like, you think, say it took, like, it was like the Epic Games route, where it was like, this is pretty unrealistic because it takes more to make Overwatch content, but like it had like the Fortnite updates where it could always add something new and shit. You think that would have made Overwatch like a legacy game where we could just live forever?
Yeah, it was also the fact that uh their competitive scene was just, yeah, their balancing changes were fucking confusing. And
Yeah, I
what
do remember
what
they
was
laid into competitive a lot with like the whole way they did the league.
they nerfed a lot of heroes around the casual players though, so that was what was kind of ass too. Um, so that's why people like May were always really fucking good.
But then they don't nerf Reaper, the most brain dead motherfucker in all of the game.
No, Reaper got nerfed in Overwatch 1, dude. He wasn't that good at a certain
Oh,
point.
okay, that's good to hear.
I'm being serious. Like, he
What
really
did they nerf
wasn't.
about
In
him?
Overwatch 2, he's insane. Okay, well, one, he didn't lifesteal like he did at a certain point, which was really
yeah,
bad.
that's like his whole
But
gimmick.
two was, I think the Wraith that he had was a little bit nerfed, and his damage was just a little bit nerfed.
So he just like wasn't an assassin.
Yeah, he was just a little weak, I think.
But then in Overwatch
a
1, they
while.
had more like shields though, right? So you could kind of still protect him.
Yeah, I think honestly, Overwatch 2 is a lot fucking worse than Overwatch 1. Because Overwatch 1, it was just so fun. Like, it was different from a lot of other games you played, you know? But Overwatch 2, it's not even like a team game anymore. You get on, you have a capture point, you're just like fucking running around by yourself and fucking people up. whenever
Genji
you want.
players, Reaper
Yeah,
players.
it's just,
What's the one bitch that goes
Yeah.
invisible?
unless you're playing support, you know? But we're not bitches.
Yeah, when me and Banana actually, we haven't played Overwatch 2 in a while, but I did get him to play Random Heroes with me because I never played Overwatch 1, so I don't actually like hate Overwatch 2. I could see it's a bad game. I know why. But I like enjoy playing Random Heroes where it's just like just have fun. It's actually fun.
I think when you played Overwatch 1, you like know like how like I don't know, it's just fun, man. They fucking ruined it.
Mm.
They literally made Overwatch 1 version unplayable now, and you can't go back to that. It's like what Fortnite did, man. That's like why Fortnite, when you play it, it's like even if I enjoyed it a little bit, I could just never get back into it because the HUD looks like shit.
Mm. You become like Tfue, burnt out, used.
Oh man, yeah, that was a fuck, bro. Man, he had like a cracky voice, dude.
I forgot he even existed though. Like, was he still like really big?
I never watched Seafood, dude.
No,
so-
but like what I'm saying
yeah.
though is like, was he?
Yeah, dude, he was big. He had like 10 million subs
But
or
like,
something.
they're like now.
Yeah,
Okay. Cause I was thinking that like
still
no one
popular.
really talks about him.
no. Tfue still gets views.
Hmm.
Pretty sure.
I have to look this up real quick.
Oh my god, because it's Twitch.
Yeah, you check his Twitch.
Oh yeah, but he won't. He's not gonna stream. He last streamed 2 months ago.
But like his YouTube does dog shit. Not dog shit, but like 100K views, 200K views. Like that's good, but it's like not what he did. You know. Well, that's also just the looming fall of Fortnite, slowly kind of getting realistic.
Man, Fortnite's falls. That game had a shelf life. That game actually did have a shelf
Oh
life.
yeah, definitely. Cause like there's only so much you can.
Everybody knew that. Yeah.
do. And it's a battle royale, so you're just playing the same thing over and over.
Oh man. Well.
Yeah, no, because he would play Minecraft. He got 1 million views, and then he'd play Fortnite and go back to like 100K. So it's actually probably just Fortnite suffering. But I don't know, man. Like, if you're not
there's a
really,
lot
if
of
you're not really
things.
pulling that,
It's like,
if he's not,
yeah, it's viewership changes though.
yeah,
man.
but that's what
People
I'm saying.
change.
Like, if things like weren't in the millions anymore, and he's not like, and he's obviously well off without it, why didn't he just pivot to something that made him happy? I don't get that.
I don't understand how creators can just be like, all right, I'm done. Like, do they leave and just do nothing, or do they go get a real
like,
job?
Why wouldn't you just
Are
pivot?
they retired? Do they make enough money? I don't understand
Tifu
that.
probably definitely made enough money.
70-30 contract actually from Phase Red.
Got out of it though. It's been years.
Oh, did he get out? Oh, I thought he was always in that shit.
No, I think he got out. I think he pretty much forced his way out.
It was so bad.
Yeah, that was nice.
Maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, I just don't get it, man. Like, why doesn't he just pivot if he's not really getting the views he used to? Just do something that makes him happy.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to make content creation anymore.
Yeah.
It's not about the views, I don't think. I think he just doesn't like doing it anymore.
That's fair. I mean, but like, but I don't know, man. I guess if he's done, he's done. But it could also just be some bullshit where he comes back in like a month.
You think he'll come back?
No, I'm saying it could. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying, but it could just
It's
be some
not.
bullshit. You know, he's like back in a month. Like, oh, I went on vacation.
That'd be actually fucking retarded.
We would definitely talk about it.
That I wouldn't even listen to him.
Were you listening to him before?
Nah.
There we go.
TFU. Yeah, I never really watched them. Have you ever subbed to anyone on Twitch?
No, I've been on Twitch like twice. One, never had good enough internet.
He's not a sub, dude. You don't sub to people on Twitch. That's messed up. I think I have a sub on Twitch that I can
True.
use.
I don't use my Amazon Prime sub.
Well, let me go look. I'm gonna go log in real
No,
quick.
fortunately, I live in the
Who's the sub?
boonies. Could never stream, so now I'm a socially well person who goes outside and
he
shit.
literally was in the middle of nowhere.
I'm happy because I never got Twitch. It's good.
Man,
Man, it's been a long one. We're having fun over here.
yeah, it was a good podcast. I mean, fuck, we can rap if you wanna fucking.
It sounds like you're gonna
call it.
fall asleep over there.
We can
not-
rap.
I'm not
we,
about
we can rap if you want.
Listen, bro. No. Nah, I'm not about to fall asleep, but I just don't know what else to really go on about.
All right, time to wrap then. Shadow of War, great game. We both gave it a 9 out of 10. Can't wait to get on the next big game there. Next game we are playing is gonna be Hades. It's one of my favorite games. It's I'm almost done 100%ing it. I've put like 140 hours into it. So that'll definitely be like one of my biggest passion projects here. Just talking about that. Everything I've done there.
Yeah, he's played all ladies. No life. Probably put like over 50, probably 60 something hours in that shit.
I literally said 140. You're fucking asleep already.
40? Yeah, I am fucking asleep.
But yeah, we're
I got terrible memory, dude.
gonna hop on that, get that through, and we're just gonna talk more bullshit after that. Appreciate y'all listening, and we'll see you next time.
Alright, see ya.